கௌரவத்திற்குரிய ஆஸ்திரேலிய நாட்டின் நியூ சவுத் வேல்ஸ் மாநில நாடாளுமன்ற உறுப்பினர் ஹியூ மேக்டெர்மோட் அவர்கள் இப்பொழுது தன்னுடைய உரையை வழங்குவார். அவருடைய உரை காணொளியை நாங்கள் இப்பொழுது காணலாம்.
My name is Hugh McDermott. I'm the Member of Parliament for the state seat of Prospect in the Parliament of New South Wales, the largest state assembly in Australia. This week in Geneva, Switzerland, the United Nations Human Rights Council is meeting to discuss the issues regarding the civil war in Sri Lanka, especially the atrocities that occurred in the last months of the war in 2009. The massacre of women, children and unarmed civilians throughout those final weeks. Further, it is looking at the persecution of the Tamil population that is ongoing since the civil war in Sri Lanka. The UNHRC needs to refer the Sri Lankan government to the Security Council, and in turn, the Security Council needs to refer the Sri Lankan government to the International Criminal Court. There is little doubt, based on the evidence, that war crimes have been committed by the military and some civil players of the Sri Lankan government towards the Tamil population, the Tamil Tigers, and other non-combatants. It is time that the UN acted to bring these criminals to justice. It is time the international community stood up and said that Sri Lanka, it needs to basically meet its obligations and acknowledge what happened in the final stages of the civil war. And it is time for the victims and survivors in the Tamil community throughout the world to receive justice. I will continue, and I am committed to pursue this cause, to see that the victims, their families and the survivors receive justice, and that those who committed these atrocities, this genocide against the Tamil population in Sri Lanka, are brought to justice. This is an obligation which all members of Parliament must step up and embrace.